How's it going, everybody? This is part 2 and final of the 2000 Nissan Frontier. I bought this truck for $1,500. The main idea with this was to make a budget build turbo setup. I think I accomplished it. I end up blowing up the stock engine because timing issue and running lean. Then I put new pistons. I didn't do the ring gap, so whenever it got a little bit warm and the ring touched each other, this thing broke instantly. They're really low quality. This is the eBay $100, four of them for $100. They seem to work okay on the single cam, but on the dual cam, this thing is really lightweight, and I don't know, I don't like the quality too much. Maybe if I had the ring out properly, it wouldn't happen, but so fast with 5 psi. But maybe it'll definitely do it with 10 psi. So I recommend to find a stock setup of OEM 240SX dual cam pistons. Those are the ones they have right now. They have beefier rings, and the structure of the piston is a little bit heavier and way better overall. Let me show you what we got going on here. So pretty simple. The first thing, I get about a lot of question about the intercooler. This is the easiest and cheapest way you can do it. I highly recommend the intercooler. This thing gets hot, and maybe you can get pre-detonation just because of how hot that thing gets. I started working on it. I was going to put an intercooler with 2 pipes on the same side. That way they can come up this side and then connect everything. But I just decided to sell it because I really want to work with that one. I really want to fix that engine, paint it, and get a nice looking hard body and red. I want a red truck. So we got $100 turbo, a $60 exhaust manifold, a downpipe made out of scratch pipes that I got laying around. I just connect this one to the stock one, and then I put another piece on the back to put the exhaust. A replica of a automotive. It looks really close to an automotive fuel regulator, and it works okay for $30. Cannot ask for more. 240SX injectors, 550cc. They're E85 compatible. I already tested them out in another build. And then I got a reducer from, I think 3.5 to 4. I think 3.5 or 4 inch to 2.5. And then I welded it. You can take this thing out with 4 bolts. Take that thing out, and then take the sensor out so you don't damage it. And then you can weld that with aluminum. And oil line out of the fuel pressure sensor. Fuel pressure sensor. For the oil pressure sensor, you put a T, and then you put the oil line on top, and then that's the aftermarket wastegate. It's like a $40 one from eBay. Make sure they don't get stuck, because if they get stuck, that's it for your engine. And then the return line goes to the crank. 2050 oil. Make sure your timing's right. Your distributor is 5 degrees retarded. That way you avoid pre-detonation. And with this setup, it's running pretty good. I'm going to show you guys a video of me testing it around the block, and hope you like it. If you got any questions, just comment. And if you're doing a build like similar to this, you can always ask. I can help you in what I can. This is the cheapest turbo setup I ever done in my life. This thing is 5 psi, 180, 170 horsepower. That's pretty much for that daily. That's pretty good. I loaded up one time with the RX-8 on the trailer, and it pulled it okay. I don't recommend pulling that heavy with this truck because it's lightweight and you can burn the transmission knowing that it's automatic. I don't think they have good reputation, but this one is running pretty good. Probably it's already rebuilt. So it's going for $2,500, maybe $2,000, who knows. But I'm gonna get the money, fix this one and paint it, and I'm gonna be uploading the process on this one. Well, let's go for a little test drive. I'm surprised how good this transmission is handling, knowing that it has 300,000 miles. I'm thinking they already rebuilt it because it's really smooth. It actually runs like stock. You don't even hear the turbo right now. It has an advanced muffler or Addison, I don't remember. It was like 2.5-inch pipe, and then the downpipe is welded to the stock muffler, and then it has a piece of 2.5 that goes straight to the pipe, and it's pretty quiet. It's not making a lot of noise, but the turbo you don't even hear it unless you hit it. So I'm gonna have to take out the overdrive. That's third gear, and then second gear right there. Yeah, it feels pretty good knowing that it's a automatic. You can feel decent amount of torque. Making like 4 to 5 psi right now on 93. I'm pretty sure if I go E85 I can easily do more than 10 psi, at least 12 or maybe 15 psi, and that's gonna make easily like 250 wheel horsepower. And I don't know if I want to do that before I sell it, because then the transmission might quit. It's not that it's bad right now, but knowing that it's going to make a decent amount of torque, it's not a good idea to run that much power with a automatic transmission. If it was manual, oh yeah, easily 300 horsepower with E85. So I want to do a quick pull here. I'm going to leave it in drive. It's running extremely rich. That was like 9 and 10, so it maybe needs a little bit of tuning, maybe warm up. I know once it warms up it runs a little bit leaner, but I'm pretty much losing some power just because how so rich she is. But driving with that turbo setup, it's pretty much, it drives like stock. And you can hit it over and over again, and you know it's not going to break because it's rich. Oh yeah. So hope you enjoy the video. Sorry for taking so long to make another video. It's just been dealing with a lot of stuff lately. Hopefully it sells quick, and then I'm gonna show you my other product now. Oh wait, you know why? What's the reason why I'm selling it? So this is gonna be the next project once I sell that one. 1990 Nissan hardbody. It's pretty. It has a little bit of rust. I'm gonna do some body work. I'm gonna paint this one red, and this is pretty much gonna be the new daily. Maybe I'll boost it later, but for now, I just want a clean Nissan hardbody D21 red. I really want to. Always wanted a red one of these, so it's a little bit rough. A little bit of rust spots here and there. I'm gonna cut them, put a little bit of Bondo, and do some painting. It has that burgundy interior. Needs cleaning, glove. I think it's rot knocking a little bit, but for the price, I paid $1,000 for it. Cranks right up. I need to put AC system back working and make a daily out of it. Once it's painted, value will probably go up, and maybe if I want to sell it eventually, then I can make some good money out of it. Let's see if I can. You can hear the rot knock. That's rot knock right there. Probably put new bearings and we're good to go, but I'm gonna rebuild the whole thing. Take it out, put steel, brand new head gasket, new bearings, pistons with piston rings, oil pump, water pump. You know, do a nice fresh setup. I like that it has a top feed injector. More easy for me to go bigger injectors in the future. But this truck, nicely painted in red. I haven't painted a car like I would say like 5 years now. I painted a couple cars back when I was in the island, Puerto Rico. I've been wanting to get in a project like this, to get it nice and practice, and let's see how she turns out. So pretty much rebuild the engine, get some paint, fix the AC, maybe fix the AC first and then get some paint. Well, hope you guys got information you needed about this. If you want to boost it yourself, the recommendation I could say right now is keep it 5 to 10 degrees retarded on the distributor. That way you avoid pre-detonation. Always run always run 93. If you're going maybe up to 6 psi. Over than that, I will highly recommend go E85. Don't risk it. It's a lot of work when everything is stock. You have a lot of vacuum lines. You have like a frame that goes from the block to the intake manifold. It's a pain in the ass to take out. Once you take out that thing, it's easy to take out the head. I think the hardest part pretty much is taking that frame from the block to the intake manifold. It's like a support. You don't need it. You just take that thing out, so whenever you have a failure or something breaks, it's easier to take out the head. You don't need to worry about that thing. If it's manual, way better. This automatic, it works pretty good, but I know that as soon as you start putting some boost in it and making over 200 horsepower, that transmission is going to be cooked. Well, if you got any questions about it, just go down in the comments and let me know.